Check it out. They did it. Somebody did it.
Impossible.
See, someone's here.
Damned morons.
Nobody could be stupid enough to actually fall for this.
And yet,
Hey, you there! We can't exactly see you because, you know, we're dead. Congratulations! You've made it to the sacred site of knowledge!
is that what we call it? I can't believe this shit.
I know, right? Traveller, the knowledge you seek. You can kiss our dead magical asses and... Now scram! Oh yeah, I forgot.
Right.
What did you expect? No monsters here.
Yeah, you people and your treasures.
You remembered to take something with you?
Not really.
Here! Is your artifact.
You must carry it with you at all times or else. Now scrap! goes there? Match for our band. No, you'll regret this.
Help! 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 Much better. Vidar, a Pict. I know the weirdness. And in these times, I overheard them say they're going to hand me over to some crow. Crow isn't a name. I assume the one holding me was a hatchling. That's all I know. You have no mercy. I tell you what I know. But let's not linger too long. Every bandit on Avalon wants to join the children of Morrigan. They claim they're building a new world from the ashes of the old, under Morrigan's banner instead of the Allmother's. I overheard them mention the ruins of Roscry, but if you're thinking of ambushing the crow, I beg you, don't. However, if we pretend you're the bandit supposed to deliver me, they didn't keep me in prison for nothing. I propose we meet near Roscry and deal with the crow together. If they don't get me, they'll just find 3 others like me. Excellent. Thanks to our union.
Stay focused. Your gold belongs to us.
Please. A fight to the death. Well, well, the famous Bromar. It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. You are truly remarkable. I almost wish there were more bounties left. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. Go chop off.
You doing okay?
Yes? Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, but I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god among men. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if... Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Really nice way of proving their point that we... What? Changed? Oh no. We already have the undead, the weirdness. Besides, it's a known druidic site. They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. We don't do anything because... You do? Oh, that's a relief. Please let me know when it's done.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended.
Did you hear about the captain's lockdown? Looks like the lad.
Oh, did you do it yet? I knew you were going to like it. I do, but time is all I have now. Yes, sadly, nobody thought that back then. That's impossible. God's damned southern druids. I dread to think what they were doing in that place. That seems like your problem. I guess I could. Now you're talking. Splendid. Meet me at the Cromlech. Earth beneath me, air around me, fire above me, water within me. Bring deep peace.
You? You have no right to be here.
Who do you think you are?
You'd know a thing or two about arrogance, wouldn't you, Dressed?
Knowing my name.
Oh, I know more than just your name. After all, you once called me your little sprout. I remember the pain and sadness you caused. How stupid I was.
Iona? Is it really you?
Me? And you shouldn't put any faith in this one. It's just what he does. He ruins things. How on earth did you, of all people, escape the Child Conclave?
No matter what you think of me, I will not apologize for surviving.
You bloody well should. He killed my mother. He used her, stole her knowledge, and as if that weren't enough, he brought the Red Priests to our home.
That's nonsense.
Nonsense? And how do you think they found us? I wanted to be like my mother, but I failed the ritual. It quickly overwhelmed me.
Foolish girl. Your mother was exceptional.
If only you were there, so I could ask you. She was a Bandrui, one of the few women in history who completed the Druidic rite of passage. But instead of being celebrated, she was vilified. She led a very lonely life. Until Drast came along. Except that was also a damn lie.
It wasn't.
Shut up! What difference does it make? The bastard pretended to love her, and then just left. Mother was heartbroken. When the Red Priests came? Sadly, it does. I managed to salvage some of my mother's work about the rite of passage.
Don't do this, Iona. Please, you can't let her.
Oh, you care now. Pathetic. You can stop pretending, Drast. The only person I want to take revenge on is standing right here. Fine. Then I'll do it myself.
Despite everything Iona told you. Most of it, yes. Sorsha, Iona's mother, was a marvel. Female druids are a fascinating subject. I wanted to be different. Sorsha was happy to finally meet a fellow druid. She had accumulated a vast amount of knowledge. We grew close. Clever girl. Because I realized I was growing complacent. I was supposed to be pursuing knowledge, but I couldn't face Sorsha and admit to it all. I just wanted to share my discoveries with the others. No, I didn't. After the Charred Conclave, I didn't even spare a thought for Sorsha and Iona. But did it have to end like this? I'm sorry, but...
Oh, you're finally here. I don't know what could have gone wrong. Maybe I misheard. Oh no. You won't get me.
That can be arranged.
I'm not going with you.
Calm yourself, Vidar. You know exactly what you did. Well done, Hatchling, for bringing Vidar to us. Exactly what it looks like. Oh? Vidar probably spun you some tale of being a harmless Pict. So Vidar's a scourge to his own people. He's the one driving the Picts from the region. If you support him and let him go, you may as well start hunting them yourself. And meanwhile, Avalon will lose the only force capable of fighting the horrors of the weirdness.
The only ones I killed are children of Morrigan. That's why they lured me here.
Ah, so this is the bedtime story. I only kill the wicked. That sounds worse than anything the children of Morrigan ever did. Oh, nothing terrible. We'll hand him over to his kin and let them decide his fate. It's not a bad solution. Believe me, we don't have to be enemies. The children of Morrigan are dedicated to Avalon's well-being. We've long realized that working that way yields better results than marching under Camelot's banner, and that's our purpose. Securing resources like Scholars of the Weirdness. So, all it'll cost you is leaving Vidar in our care. Very wise. Edgar, please. I'm pleased you're with us, hatchling. This is Luth. From now on, he'll be assigning the tasks you need to complete the rise within our ranks. If you do well, we'll meet again soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must tend to our Pictish guest.
From this moment on, you are mine. The place we're taking over has some vermin holed up. They need to be dealt with before we move in. You'll take care of it for me, won't you, Birdie? It's a watchtower, where bandit groups like to hole up one after another. It's high time we made ourselves a cozy little nest there instead. Off you go.
I figured the mistletoe. They weren't laughing at me, do you see? Mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? Why would you worship a parasite? I finally got it. Sometimes it's even able to give something back. And even though it's poisonous to humans, it's so obvious that it's about observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. We always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. Yes, it's about understanding our place in the world. The trick is, we need to learn to see it. There goes another chance to join the guild. Instead, it just caused a mess I couldn't even clean up myself. Oh, now that's just fantastic. I guess I'm doomed. Maybe. And there's still the mistletoe. I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the... Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Shipments from Camelot are late, and Fergus doesn't like when people complain. He truly cares about them. The Alchemists Guild, of course, but who cares? Taranis is probably right. Wait, you're telling me that you killed the legendary wraith he was so desperate to hunt down to prove his worth? I apologize, that was uncalled for. Congratulations, by the way. What do you think? I don't think so. If you're looking for answers about things like this, I don't dream about anything anymore. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that... Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. Well, they already trust my word. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices.
Fight!
Mather favors me. I nest. I'll admit, getting caught was my mistake. Finally, thanks. You didn't happen to kill that big oaf, Bromar No-Face. Mather be praised. Honestly, in my current state... Oh, and before I forget, she'll pay you and we'll be even. You're all right.
You're back. Looks like the little bird is starting to grow its feathers. So, in the horns of the south, there's still a guy named Hrolf. He's not the sharpest. He'll never be a child, but the role of a mole would suit him just fine. Knowledge is power. We've always had trouble infiltrating. Now, given...
You're back. That's the best news I've heard all week. Not really. Besides, now that I think about it, since you managed to bring that package, my client. Once you're there, you'll use these very special arrows I'm about to give you. Regular arrows won't do the trick. Oh, come on. Anyway, whatever. If I were you, I wouldn't touch anything. But if something catches your eye... Am I some kind of But if the rumors about him cozying up to the Dalriada tribes are personally, I think the captain's just trying to suck up to them. What does he care? Luck's a fickle...
Oh, yeah? What? I'm fine. I'd rather meet the goddess of death as her servant.
You're back. Eager to get... There's a boy. Name of Abram. If you decide that he doesn't, you understand? Perfect. Not at the moment. Let's just say, when you're done, either ask him or search what's left of him.
Yes? Who are you? I've told you 1,000 times. At last, I have the space to explore the limits of culinary delights. Your taste buds have long been dulled by... Oh, so you're not one of Albert's yes men. I never thought that after the entrance was buried. But first things first. Doomed to forever search. I've discovered, no, I've reached, you see, the logical conclusion of creating the most delicious food. Food so delicious, so extraordinary, because, you see, now, listen carefully. Sour herring with cheese. Perhaps, but it's not supposed to sound. This experience is culinary norms and rules. Why don't you try it yourself? Though, here's the recipe for my sour herring with cheese. Just remember... Here, I've marked it on your map. Does he now? Why? I can't think of any reason. Sorry. Oh... Interesting. He was very kind to me. Oh dear, I finally found my place and purpose. Maybe I should clean up a bit.
Rumpled? Wait, Rumpled? I can't! All that effort. Oh my god. I'm crying. Honestly, I thought it was about the lost treasures of the Dauriata. You have no idea how scared I was of this job. All right, I'm feeling better now. If only. Don't get me wrong, I quite like this place. I used to love it when I was younger, but it gets boring after a decade or two. The dangers of the road stop becoming exciting. Life goes by so fast when you're always on the move. Only a keeper is allowed to own property. It's an actual law, not just something Brandon made up so I'd stop breathing down his neck.
I am his will. I am the blade.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Now, before you judge me, it wasn't back then. We were on the brink of losing the war. There was no clean path. Something had to be done, and in the end, and their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. I did, but this wasn't about pride. The truth about all this, and a king doesn't get to flinch. Justified? No, they were brave men who volunteered their lives. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all. If sacrificing a few, maybe they never saw justice. Call it cruelty, but the kingdom still stands. I told him to. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers. If their bodies could be broken down, so he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into. I told him to conquer the weirdness. He found a way to make me stronger. It wasn't just magic. And with it, we won. That's the question, isn't it? All those lives we sacrificed. I grieved them all, but it was for them that we pressed on, and that.
You've got that look again. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? Merlin. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. One of a long line of the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they decided to go even deeper into their madness. Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. We could say I was lucky. Even if he didn't, he should have. Every scream, every scar. Fight back. Against who? You endure. You wait. That's what I do. The monsters, the weirdness, we're left in the ruins of their grand plans. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. You've seen what they did. What he... Find the pieces of his soul. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. But know this. Once he's whole, and when that moment comes, I'll be there. And just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you. Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. You will need to find another artifact. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. Find the shield.
Sour herring with cheese. Only by expanding our desires and fully embracing you will never be free from the smell of sour herring.